Hey guys,
Hello,
it's
everyone,
us
and
again.
welcome
We're gonna
to a
double this
podcast by
intro.
us. And
So yeah,
for
so
fuck's sake,
yeah,
you know
it's
what?
pretty good. Yeah.
Liam, shut up. Hello, everyone, and welcome to
Worth
this
it.
podcast we bring to you. Oh, I'll pause my game. Yeah. So welcome to this podcast we bring to you whenever we feel like it. I nearly said weekly then. We don't do this weekly. If you remember last season, it turned out Jamie was murdered by Jamie, and Liam believed that Jamie was the suspect. Isn't that right,
Yes.
Liam? That's what happened
Yes.
last season. You're all caught up. And also, it turned out that Liam is Liam's father, because we're
Yeah,
the
I,
only
I
two
am my own father.
characters in the show.
There was a very loud no.
Yeah. We're the only characters on this show, so bit fucking hard to make a compelling story when all the characters look and sound and act the exact same.
Yeah, it's pretty difficult.
Yeah, so end of the year now, Liam. So, and honestly, I don't know about you, I've been pretty disappointed this year game-wise.
Me too. Most of the games got cancelled.
Yeah, I mean, just overall it was disappointing. I mean, like, I'm not even gonna get into like stuff like Destiny 2. In fact, you know what? Fuck it. Destiny 2. Destiny 2.
God.
All the critics said it is the best. It fixed all the things that were wrong with the last one.
Nah.
Nah,
Yeah.
nah, man. Nah.
It pretty much had the same problems. They kept about half the content back for
It
DLC.
was a glorified DLC for Destiny 1.
Yeah. Like I said, Bungie have fucked themselves. Or Bungie haven't. Well, they have. Bungie left Microsoft. Biggest mistake.
Because
The company's gonna go
I
down.
saw people talking about it where they basically just pointed out that there's like he was playing a raid because this guy did enjoy Destiny 2, which is fair enough. I think yeah, like the facts are it's a pretty shitty practice, that game.
Yeah.
But yeah, he said how he was like halfway through a raid. You know what the raids are in Destiny, don't you?
Yeah.
And so he was coming to the end point, and then he said it was basically it cut off. Then when he tried to go on it again, it said finish it by paying like well, he was American, so $5.
Oh my god.
$5 just to do the last bit of a game.
What the hell?
Yeah. They might as well just base, and what you said is something I agree with, because I actually was interested in Destiny 2. Fuck myself. I was interested in Destiny 2. I am not going to lie. Like, when it was first announced, I thought, this doesn't look too bad. I was wrong.
Yeah,
I was very wrong.
God, that game should have never existed, if you ask me.
Yeah. And, oh, what was the other thing? He basically said, right before you press on a raid, it said, hey, you want to play this? That's $7. Alright, I'm not going to spend too long because I could bitch for ages in Destiny 2.
Oh
Any
yeah,
games
Destiny
that you
2.
feel were a massive disappointment this year, Liam?
I say we talk about the debatable disappointment of Star Wars Battlefront 2. Where many people like myself love it, but many people like one of our friends
Okay, let's just
hate it.
say the word that we're going on YouTube. Microtransaction.
Yep, micro fucking transactions. I think, okay, people need to make this distinction. I think enough people are. DICE and EA are not the same thing. This was made by EA. This was not made by EA. People need to stop saying that shit. That's annoying. It's made by DICE. DICE make good games. This is a good game.
Yeah, but a lot of people just weren't happy with it, dude.
I think it's a good game. I think microtransactions are the only valid point you have against it.
A lot of people felt like they kind of got fucked when they bought it.
They fixed it. I get what obviously it was all EA. I think DICE, amazing company. EA need to go bankrupt. They already lost 3 billion off this game, which I think's good. Hopefully
I
they'll
went off of DICE games for one simple reason.
Why?
There is only 2 games that have made me rage beyond rage. Dark Souls. Just Dark Souls in general, by the way. I've played all of them, and I have
And
My
I'm currently
controller
playing
still
free.
has the damage. Just so we're clear. And Battlefield 1.
Why Battlefield 1?
Snipers.
Oh, I love
I
sniping.
would spawn and immediately fucking die. I was just trying to play guy throws out ammo. I was just trying to play.
You would have
But
hated
no.
playing with me then.
I got fucked. Sorry.
I was
Yeah,
one of them
emotional.
people, probably.
No. So I just can't think of any other bad games that came out this year because fuck all's come out.
Yeah, they've had this huge problem where everything's been delayed.
Yeah.
Like, most games
So
have been
why don't we
delayed.
just talk about what's good about this year then? So what are your like top 2 games of this year, considering how there wasn't much?
I'd say still is Battlefront and the new Assassin's Creed. Actually, I love it.
Yeah. See, I kind of went off Assassin's Creed.
It's a lot better than I thought it was gonna be.
See, everyone's told me it's brilliant.
I know I'm making
like
video.
I said,
I'm doing a playthrough so far.
Yes, go check out Liam's Assassin's
Yeah.
Creed Origins.
Get the plug in there.
Yeah.
Link at the end of the video.
You can subscribe. If oh yeah, and so yeah, Assassin's Creed Origin is considered a great game. I know this won't be a popular opinion with you, but I feel like it has kind of deserved it. Super Mario Odyssey.
What about it?
It's pretty great because I was actually able to play a bit of it. I was honestly surprised. It is fun, but it has that classic thing where you complete the game and then you just do repetitive shit over and over.
But I know, yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, that's what it turns it in the end because basically throughout the game all your progress is based on you collecting these like things called power moons.
Yeah.
And basically, like, you collect them to progress through each world, and once you've done that, like, once you've completed the game, that's all you can do after that. That and buy costumes. Alright. Oh yeah, another flop of the year. Not gonna be popular with Brendan. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite.
Oh god, yeah, he's in love with that game. We should have
Not
gotten
direction
onto this.
shit.
We could have debated this with him, but
Yeah, if I open the menu, the recording ends, so we'll have to get him in for a part 2 or something.
yeah. No, we could do that as a its own thing, like a single podcast episode to an open
As
debate.
far as fighting game, like, as a game, it's alright, but as far as fighting games go, considering how far they've come with Injustice. Remember, Injustice 2 came out this year.
Yeah.
I was never a fan of fighting games. I mean, I did play them. I only played Injustice 1 because it had DC's name on it. That was it. Knew it was DC characters, that's the only reason I bought it. I thought it was alright, pretty good. Good story. Ooh, fuck, put up my gun. I'm sorry, and essentially... the art direction for one. We're not even going to get into the part of the fact that there's no X-Men.
Yeah, not a single X-Men. There's no... Don't... Well,
You would-
okay, let's
you
get
would
into this.
expect at least
Let's just get into the whole... Wait, don't talk
Wolverine.
about the X-Men alone. Get into the fact that the characters are lacking. And like, come on,
Yeah.
Nemesis, really?
Okay, Nemesis I actually liked because he has not appeared in a Resident Evil game in a long time.
Okay, who want Nemesis or Ken? Who'd you rather have?
Nemesis.
Really?
Yep. He was wasted in that game. I will say that. He only appears once the entire thing. Thing in this case with a lot of characters and Dormammu.
I think, no, there's better picks than him. Okay, what about that stupid, what's the character name? Some of the characters were just really weird picks, like, no one knew who they were. I can't even remember half the names.
You know the guy who was making the weird symbiote demon, the purple guy who
Yeah.
was making the weird... Yeah. Who the fuck is that? Who's heard of it?
Okay,
Like Morrigan, you know the green-haired girl with bat wings?
yeah.
Yeah, people know who she is because of porn. That's just a fact. There's no reason anyone knows who that is.
It's true. Just crazy.
Yeah,
Think like,
and,
they're
they're
picking
from
all
the
these
same franchise.
characters over actual notable character. I know it's all Street Fighter characters we really want, but that's because Street Fighter's like their main thing.
You know, no. The thing is, what they did is they were playing it safe by only using MCU characters. That was the only Marvel characters used.
They also picked all the shit Street. They picked 2 Street Fighter characters. Really, is that it?
Yeah. See, I got over that. Never been a massive fan of Street Fighter. I got over that pretty quick. But it's just shit Marvel picks. I would have honestly preferred it if it was the X-Men. Perfectly. Everyone forgets that's where it started.
It is. You know my biggest problem. The fighting is so shit.
The entire fight, every fight in that is just an epileptic fit waiting to happen as well.
It is. People are like, oh look at how badass this looks. It's literally just spam buttons till you win.
Captain America had no neck.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Yeah. Thor's cape was like going up, like going into the air and then dipping back down. Spider-Man looked fucking weird. Redfield, they went for retro Redfield, and for a fighting game I understand that because it would look a bit weird if it was like his Resi 7 version.
Yeah.
But I get that. That makes sense. And also, just on a side note, I'm waiting for this target to move, and they have not fucking moved this entire time.
I'm just slaughtering stormtroopers as those are different heroes.
I'm just saying, just to be clear, I am stood right behind the target, and they won't move, and I can't kill them.
Okay, now from that sidetrack. Yeah, like the fighting's shit. The half the characters look shit.
Alright, in another year, it might have been good. If it came out last year,
no, not even last year, because Mortal Kombat 10 came out last year.
Alright, that feels like it came out a lot longer ago.
Was it? It might have been. Okay, if it came out before Mortal Kombat 10, they may have got away with it.
Yeah, but the fact is, Injustice 2 came out. Injustice won Fighter Game of the Year, surprising no one. Actually, someone I know got triggered that Xenoverse 2 didn't win it.
Xenoverse 2 is not really like, I wouldn't consider it a proper fighting. It is a fighting game, but like not like a traditional 2D one.
Yeah, yeah, he kept on saying that Injustice 2 stole it from them. Injustice 2 earned that.
Yeah, they earned it. If they stole it by being so much better, then yeah, they did steal it, sure.
Yeah. That honestly did annoy me when he said that, but yeah. You couldn't compete with Injustice 2.
No, there's just no hope. There's no way.
We're both getting distracted by our games.
Yeah. But I think
so
the main issue with that game is what do you think the main issue is?
the art direction.
I think the character selection slash fighting.
The roster was very limited.
The roster was horseshit. They didn't have any. The last one was way better.
Yeah, and also they did, like, you know the bit where you meet Black Panther and the Monster Hunter?
Yeah.
That was basically making Black Panther walk out going, I'm a black guy, yeah, no.
Yeah.
I'm a black guy, buy our DLC, we're desperate.
Pretty much.
Because Capcom haven't had the greatest time, because before, well, yeah, Resident Evil 7, yeah, I know, was brilliant.
But that's their only success.
Yeah. But you gotta remember the game that came up before that. Dead Rising. Dead Rising 4 even. Dead Risings are usually good. But that was abysmally shit.
It was.
Yeah. Just, oh, I was so I took one look at it and said, do I even want to get this when it comes out for PS4?
No.
Capcom were desperate because they knew they couldn't top Resi 7, so they decided to bring back a beloved franchise that a lot of fans loved. I know people who dislike Marvel who liked it, not loved it, but liked it.
Yeah. It could have went well if they just had they had a decent roster.
Yeah.
That's my main complaint. The roster is just shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I would talk about Injustice 2, but I just knew enough named all the reasons I liked it. Basically, it
Yeah.
was the opposite of Marvel vs. Capcom. I'm more of a Marvel fan, and even I thought, I'm not even gonna pretend it's good.
You just can't. It's a bad game.
Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of wasted characters who should have been in there.
Yeah.
I don't want to spend any more time talking about this. Yeah, I basically did name all the reasons Injustice 2 is great in there. Can we just talk about next year of games? Because
Oh, it's a good year. Hopefully no games get cancelled.
right, let's just go. I'm going with the one that I care about the most. Just name the 3 you care about the most coming out next year.
There isn't really a 3, it's just 2. Last of Us and Far Cry.
See, the developer of Last of Us said something worrying.
What?
He said, in this game, no one is safe. Absolutely no one.
Shit.
Yeah, because everyone is a very, 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 very high possibility Joel's gonna die.
Yeah. Imagine if it's Ellie.
Started speculating. That would shock me, to be perfectly honest. If Ellie died, that's like killing off Clementine in Telltale's The Walking Dead.
That might make me cry if they killed her off in the right way, because she is a beloved character.
Yeah, it's like
could you imagine Joel's? Do you know what? I actually want. I know it sounds weird. I kind of want that to happen because I want them to show how that will affect Joel.
That would fuck him up.
I know, because he essentially lost 2 daughters at that point.
Yeah, and also him at that age.
Yeah, how old is this man? Isn't he in it? Wouldn't this make him about in his 6th? No, isn't it late 50s he's in?
And you gotta think about all the injuries he's had as well. He got impaled in the last game. Let's not forget how he got impaled.
Yeah. People say, oh, he recovered. No, that will affect him for a while.
Yeah, rusty pipe going through your gut is gonna have lasting damage.
Exactly.
And also there's like, did you see a late show where it's like Ellie about to be hanged?
Yeah.
I cannot say anything better than that trailer. That trailer actually gave me a little bit of goosebumps. I am so excited for Last of Us 2.
Oh, me too. I want to see some gameplay really bad.
Yeah. Days Gone as well. While we're on the topic of like survival, Days Gone. Won't be, I don't think it'll be, it can't be Last of Us. Last of Us has already got a great reputation, but Days Gone is going to be amazing.
Oh, the zombie one, yeah, that's gonna be great.
Mm.
When does that come out again?
We haven't got a release date, all we know is that it's next year.
The game's gonna be good.
Yeah, we actually know bugger all about Days Gone except for it's basically, it plays very similar to Last of Us with the stealth mechanics.
But the amount of fucking zombies in that game.
Yeah, and also the zombies are a weapon you can use. Like if there's like a barricade next to a bandit camp, you can knock down the barricade and have the zombies swarm them. Just Jesus Christ, that's gonna be so amazing.
It is.
Right, I know you're not interested in it, but new Spider-Man game. New Spider-Man game for me.
It looks cool, but it's not
Jesus.
like I've never been a massive Spider-Man game player.
The games have been pretty shit. I mean, Amazing Spider-Man 2 had good mechanics, but they try to fit too much into one game.
Yeah. But it's just like
it was Amazing Spider-Man.
let me say the actual reason I've never been a Spider-Man. It's just like because of the games have been so shit. I've kind of lost hope in Spider-Man games.
No, this new one's got my hope because it's made by the developers Insomniac, who made that game that you liked, Sunset Overdrive.
That's a pretty good game.
Yeah. So developers of that, they're using an upgraded one of the Sunset Overdrive engine to run the graphics. You've seen the first bit of gameplay where you do a little bit of free roam.
Yeah.
You can't say I didn't look good.
It did look pretty good.
And also, if you're like me, you have been itching for a good Marvel game for a while now.
I want a good DC game which isn't a fighter. Like another one.
Yeah, I mean, like outside of Arkham games, there's fuck all.
Yeah, which isn't a Batman or a fighter. Would people say, oh, that, then if people say, oh, you're asking for more and Like, that's good enough. It's not. I want a good superhero game from them who isn't Batman.
You know what I mean? Like, there's been rumors of the Superman game for ages now. I've actually given up on those rumors.
Yeah, they're rumors. It's not true, clearly.
I mean, that has been buzzing around since that one Easter egg in Arkham Knight.
That's the problem. You get it's the same with like every community, no matter what, like any community, anime, movies, comics, like etc.
Oh my god, this company, this franchise, Liam. Okay, I know it's gonna sound nuts, but you know in the new Batman game, Batman Arkham Dildo, you know that one?
Yeah.
Basically, there's an Easter egg where they say the Flash is real, like the Flash exists. That means there's definitely gonna be a Flash game, Liam.
I know, because every reference means they're gonna make a game of it.
They're allowed to do Easter eggs. I mean, it's the same with movies where it has Easter eggs to other stuff.
Green
Doesn't mean it's
Lantern.
same universe. Yeah, Green Lantern. Wait, what? I was
Nothing.
talking about it. What's that got to do with Green Lanterns?
Oh, you said references.
Yeah, I mean, like, it references stuff, right? Like, this is one thing that triggered me this year. There was a... I didn't watch Stranger Things, just to be clear. I tried watching it, couldn't get into it. But there was an Easter egg in Stranger Things where basically there's a character who says, I lived in this small town in America, I was tormented by a clown. Everyone immediately said, same universe as it. Everyone immediately thought that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there was like no people even giving a second thought about it. They said, right, this is a certain thing. Pennywise exists in their universe. Easter eggs can't just be Easter eggs anymore. It is kind of a shame.
It is. It's weird because some Easter eggs are like taken in games. Most games they take them completely as Easter eggs, but for some reason that Superman one was just taken so seriously. But did you notice something? It took a year for it to be taken seriously.
Mm.
No one cared about it when it came out.
Then there was that screenshot which was fan-made, which I think was actually confirmed to be fan-made as well. There might be a Superman game. We might be completely wrong. But don't get your hopes up on an Easter egg that came out to, nearly near enough 2018 now, so 3 years ago.
It's very unlikely. Plus, the main reason it's so unlikely is Superman games are just hard to do.
Yep, and also unrelated bollocks this guy's running.
Because if you look at them, like, how the mechanics are just impossible to do right, aren't they?
Yeah.
You have to make him invincible, but somehow defeatable. You have to show off his incredible powers, but not make it, like, absurd. It's hard scaling him for a game. Like, do you go with the godlike one? Do you go with the Batman, the Justice League one, where he's not godlike? Or
I think you can't do a Superman game, but maybe you can do a Justice League game.
Yeah, because you need like insanely powerful villains for Superman. The question is, if you had to scale Superman,
where you switch between members of the league, maybe that'll work.
Yeah. So if you had to scale Superman for a game, where would you put him? You can't put. Would you put him godlike? Would you put him, say, Smallville level?
See, a Smallville game would work.
Yeah, because he's not absurdly powerful in Smallville, is he?
Nope.
So where would you put him? Smallville level, God level, or somewhere in between?
Somewhere in between, really. I mean, like, we're not... In the Nintendo 64 game came up with the excuse there's kryptonite mist and stuff like that, when really it was just 4 graphics.
Yeah.
I think don't do something like that, but make it so he's been weakened earlier in the game if you want to do it story-wise, but it would be difficult. I think the best way to do it is just do a Justice League game.
Justice League or Smallville Superman? Like level, power.
It's been so many years since Smallville, though.
I still haven't watched the whole series.
Oh shit, when it first came out, Darkseid is just the ultimate disappointment.
Oh yeah, that was the main
time,
complaint.
He was just a guy with a beard.
Yeah. It's kind of weird.
Yep. You know, the most comic accurate thing that entire thing was Zatanna. And even then, that's not difficult whatsoever.
Exactly. What's that from her flirting with Superman?
Mm. No, I mean, like, just appearance-wise.
Oh.
Because, I mean, like, Blue Beetle looked like shit. Like, he was a massive, bulky, basically cardboard box-looking person.
Booster Gold was in it, it's the whole problem.
Honestly, I've never had a problem with Booster Gold.
No, he's a joke character. People hate him as a joke. I quite like his
You do
move.
realise, like, the entire reason he acts like that is because, you know, he says he's actually, I think he said he's like, what, Rip Hunter is, Time Master?
Really?
Yeah, he's like the most powerful one of them, and he has to pretend to be an idiot and a clown, so no one will suspect more of him. Like, he's saved the entire universe and existence a couple times. People really give Booster Gold too much shit.
They, but I think he's that type of character who's meant to get loads of shit, but he's actually really cool.
You know, like I read, you know, he was meant to appear in the CW, like Arrow and Flash and stuff.
Really?
Yeah, him and Blue Beetle were meant to appear, because it's going to be a mini movie about those two, because obviously those two are really good friends in the comics.
Yeah. But
Yeah, he was meant to appear in that. Both of them were, but it got cancelled. Which is a shame when you think about it.
see, let's talk about the CW.
Fuck the CW.
Yeah, I'm getting bored of it.
You only get, I mean, like, Arrow's been good. That's it, that was the same as last year as well.
Yeah. It's weird how everything else has got better, like, worse. Well, everything else got better when Arrow was getting worse.
Supergirl. Everyone said that's an epic fight. It was a cheap version of the Man of Steel Zod fight.
It was.
No one can deny that. It was just a cheap version of that. It could have been so much more. Ooh, fucking hell.
It's a limitation. That's what I get though. Supermax, Smallville had good fights.
Yeah, but you gotta remember for the time, the special effects in that were godlike.
No, but that's my point. Like, they had, I don't think, people say their special effects were shit. I like Smallville special effects.
It just doesn't hold up today.
I think it does.
Alright, I think Flash has been shit, I'm being shot. I think Flash is shit, just because it's all... Oh yeah, one cool thing is apparently, you know that little girl, the younger girl, at his wedding?
Yeah.
Dawn Allen, apparently.
Who?
Dawn Allen, his daughter,
Oh.
from the future.
Oh, so she's a Flash.
Yep.
That's the thing. What a lot of people don't realize. Every Allen is a Flash from now on. Like.
What about Henry Allen?
No, Henry Allen is a Flash sometimes.
Yeah, because he's Jay Garrick. I actually quite like the actor of him as Jay Garrick.
I do. Too. I like him as both. I like him as the dad and Jay Garrick.
Yeah, we have gone miles off topic.
Yeah.
Right, so yeah, it started off as taking the piss out of people who kept on saying the next continuation of Arkham is Superman, and then it's the new Spider-Man game. We went way off track.
You know what? Let's just stick going off track. So so do you think the CW can really get back?
They need to do something good. Because to be honest, I have hated Flash. It bores me, especially like comparing Grant Gustin to Ezra Miller now. Ezra Miller's the best Flash. That's
Yeah.
just a fact.
No, don't let me go wrong. Grant Gustin isn't a bad Flash. Ezra Miller's just a better one.
Yeah, but it's just they've made that Flash. Like, it's just the character as well. It's just the character they've made Mutt to be. He's so whiny.
He is.
And also, there's no logic behind what he does half the time. I mean, oh yeah, I'm not even going to talk about this mid-season finale where he gets arrested. Like, that is just retarded.
Why didn't he leave?
No. Alright, let's say like yeah, he goes with it. He decides to get arrested, which is completely stupid. He could have cleaned all of that up pretty quickly. Okay. What kind of case could they make against him with DeVoe's dead body there? One, Barry, how would Barry get... Right, let's just go over this a minute. So DeVoe's dead body is in Flash's apartment with the knife.
Yeah.
One, there'll be no Barry's fingerprints won't be on the knife.
Well, no, he
It'll be
picked up the
DeVoe's.
knife.
Yeah, and also no, it'd be either his wife or Doc. Well, okay, oh yeah, did he pick up the knife?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so now his fingerprints are on it, like a complete idiot.
Because he's not CSI, is he? Oh,
He
wait!
would have immediately went... Yeah, he would... realistically, you clean... Oh, if I was Flash, I would clean up all the blood. The blood
How long would that... Okay,
be...
a how fast can he go now?
No idea. I don't even pay attention to that.
Okay, I'm gonna try guesstimate his speed. Zoom was about Mach what? 13, 12.
Reverse Flash is still faster, which I find hilarious.
No, he's not. Barry outright races him, almost.
Yeah, almost.
Okay, Barry's way faster than him at this point. Because he got that massive speed boost. So, he what's it called? Then he used the thing, which... The accelerator. What was it? Thing on his chest. That, like, they said that tripled his speed or something. So he's going like Mach 26. No, 36. So he's around like Mach 50. So 50 times. At 50 times the speed of sound, he can't clean up a body and some blood. Really?
I apologise for all the people who watch my point of view of this, because I fucked up this mission like 4 times. They just seen the same shit over and over again. I do actually apologise for that. I just keep fucking
Yeah, mine's fairly boring. Mine's just me slaughtering.
Yeah, so yeah, let's just say he goes to court. One, let's just cover this. Why would DeVoe has a restraining order on Barry? Why would DeVoe go to Flash's apartment? And if he did, one, where's the wheelchair?
Yeah.
We know.
Well, no, because you could easily make the case where Barry killed him, then took him to his apartment to kill
Barry
him.
It's well established that Barry can't drive, so did he just carry the body?
That's true.
Yeah, did he just carry the body? That's why, like, in the new trailer they say, just say you're the Flash, and they'll forgive you. Like, fuck.
What? No!
I'm not even going to talk about that, because the way that plays out in the comics actually annoys me.
How does it play out in the comics?
But yeah. He gets plastic surgery to make his face look different, but everyone knows his name's Barry Allen. So yeah. Anyway.
So
DeVoe's plan has so many. He's meant to be the smartest person ever and all that.
his
shit.
power
His
is
plan
intelligence.
doesn't work. No, his power, like, no, his plan doesn't work. That's just a fact.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna do this thing. It's like you realize, it's stupid because Barry literally looks at him like I could have just left, and he just doesn't. He just stands there like, oh.
Yeah, and he even goes, I'm not gonna run. See, I can get over that. I think that's just the usual thing where they can make the season more interesting, so they always have to do a thing at the season finale to make people actually give a shit to come back and watch the rest, don't they?
Yeah.
That was the only thing they could do for him at the moment, unless they made it so, like, fucking Joe got shot and he's miles away from everyone else, or something like that. I don't love Joe. He's probably one of the only side characters I actually like.
What about Iris?
Fucking don't. Right.
Jamie's the biggest fan of Iris,
See,
just
like,
by the way.
Season finales, like mid-season finales, it needs to be something big to get people's attention. Like,
I hate the fight scene
Arrow.
between DeVoe and Barry by side. Have you seen it?
You know what it basically was when you think about it?
What?
It was a Sonic the Hedgehog versus Eggman fight when you actually think about it.
Oh my god, it was!
Guy in a phone chair, super fast guy, like ripping the chair apart. It was a Flash versus no, not Flash.
Sonic versus Eggman.
Yeah, that's all it was.
That's hilarious.
Someone needs to remake that entire scene, but just take a clip out of the Sonic the Hedgehog game.
And no, just play the Sonic music.
Yeah, just make sure he goes, "You're too slow" and stuff like this. The usual generic shit that Sonic
Yeah.
the Hedgehog says. Just, oh god, I need to see that now. Someone just needs to remake that scene. It's all still made.
One of our subscribers do this for us.
Yeah, one of my 27.
One of my 13.
Yeah, I tried to sound mine sound bad, but yeah. So yeah. Alright. Okay. There we go, just okay. His season finale, mid-season finale, needs to be good. Like, in Supergirl's, like, Rain kicks the living shit out of her, they put her in, like, one of the regenning pods, and the Legion of Superheroes are gonna turn up. Legends, Constantine's back. I cannot express how happy I am about that.
Legends
It's
might be getting good soon now.
Yeah, it's Constantine. It's Constantine.
So basically,
And Arrow had like his villain syndicate group all forming.
who are his villains? Syndicate, like who are in it?
There's Black Siren, like 3 generic dudes who are like crime bosses and stuff. Vigilante, and just, you know, like the people that Black Siren's working for, who I've already forgotten the names of.
You know what just shit stupid about? Vigilante's not a villain. He's meant to be a hero.
Yeah, but I don't know, maybe he'll betray them, or he's like planning on betraying them or something. I don't know anymore.
Okay, I thought they were
So,
gonna
yeah.
have some cool villains. Then again, they don't really
So
have any
it's
cool
stupid.
villains at the moment, do they? Malcolm
Well,
Merlin could return.
They've actually said they can't use Deathstroke anymore because obviously he's appearing in the movies, and they've actually been told you can't use him. Ooh, fuck.
That's stupid.
No, they can't. No, like they've been told they can't use him while he was being used in the movies. It's a pretty common thing. That's why
Wait.
no one from Avengers has turned
Wait.
up in Agents of Shield.
They can't use him at all.
Nope. Not
That's
for a while anyway. He's off limits for a while.
That's ridiculous.
It's a pretty common thing.
I get what is common, but it's still stupid.
Yeah.
That's the thing, they don't really have any main stake villains commonly, do they?
I mean, like, who the fuck is Rain? Who's actually heard of Rain? She's right. One, she is just a Zod. That's all
Yeah.
she is.
Well, that's why they literally copied the Zod fight.
Yeah. They just try to make it funny by making them break for a Christmas party.
Yeah. I think the whole, you know, my whole problem with the Supergirl shit is the feminist shit they have in it.
Oh no, Legends is getting pretty bad for that.
Really?
Remember? No, not Legends. Arrow. No, fuck. Flash. It's Flash they're getting bad with.
Really?
Oh, that's
How?
Because remember there was that entire episode where it was just feminism, you know, and Flash was drunk.
Oh yeah.
Play poker. Yeah, that was just. I don't even want to talk about that. But yeah, as far as mid-season finales go, Flash's was generic, shitty, and full of plot holes.
Because, you know, he doesn't move, he doesn't have super speed to literally just walk.
And the fact there's no case there.
Well, there is actually a case there. There's a strong case there.
Okay, but it's full of holes.
Well, no, the story's full of holes. The actual case works. It's just what Barry's a retard. Hey, I'm gonna, like, Stakey literally
No,
could
not even that part, but the fact that there's so much evidence to say that he didn't do it.
There really isn't.
Okay, like all the stuff we just talked about, how would DeVoe even get there? Why would, if he went there willingly, where's his chair?
We might not have went there. Well, it's an easy case. You can make Barry hire someone to take him to his place, or he calls DeVoe over to talk about something.
Yeah,
Like, says, let's sort us out.
Yeah, but DeVoe would need his chair to go see Barry.
Barry disposes of the
He can't
chair.
move without it. Yeah, but no, the chair's nowhere in sight.
I don't know, that's like their only big plot hole. It is ridiculous. Actually, that's a good. Why? I don't get why DeVoe would make such a flawed plan. His literal power is
super
intelligence.
Yep. So flawed. So that's why, like, the only Arrowverse shows I've been watching is just thingy, Arrow and Legends. Like, that is it. I've got enough Flash now.
But so currently, what do you think of Rain?
Brain.
Yeah. What would fucking Supergirl
I'm
villain
excited for Titans. I'm not gonna lie, I am super excited.
Oh,
for
dude,
Titans.
yeah. Haven't they shown? They've shown is it Robin?
Robin, Hawk, and Dove. Robin, Hawk, and Dove.
Who's Hawk and Dove?
They were like some of the bigger people who are in the Premium 52 Titans. They look badass as well.
What are
Everything about
powers?
it that we've seen so far, comic accurate. I don't know them. Okay, I know who they are, and that's about it. I think they both have super strength and flying abilities, maybe. But like teenage versions of well, I think Hawk's like a full-on like. I can't remember it now because Hawk and Dove they're originally both male, and then Dove died, and they replaced with like some cheap teenager or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Interesting.
I don't know a lot about them, but they're doing like the retro classic Titans, so all we know is that it's them, those two, Robin and Starfire on the team, oh, and Raven and Beast Boy. There's no confirmation on Cyborg yet, but I doubt Cyborg.
He's being
Obviously,
used.
They're not allowed to... Yeah, same with Deathstroke. So
Deathstroke's
basically, what if they
stupid,
do a
but-
thing? You just gotta think about it. What if they do a thing where they make Deathstroke look like a really shitty character, and no one likes him because of the CW show, and then they announce the Deathstroke movie?
That's the pro. It's because the idiots in the fan base were like, they're the same character.
And it's like, I mean, like, you can't just cancel the Flash because it's in the movies, because Flash is one of the most popular shows.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be weird if he's cancelled Flash. Shoot, what's your biggest problem with this season of The
Yeah,
Flash?
I
Because
would
there's been a lot of things of this season.
I'm not talking about Iris. Like, I mean, that is just dead and gone now. Like, that, everyone knows.
Out of everything Flash has done wrong, what was your biggest problem?
Either see, I'm torn between DeVoe's dumbass plan or Iris saying, "We are the Flash." The one who got sent to the Speed Force and went a little bit nuts.
What? And that and the Speed Force thing only lasted an episode. I'd say I'm stuck between two things. Flashpoint was shit.
Yep.
That was just no. That was
That was last
horrible.
season.
No, I said in general.
Oh, dude, I have a massive list for you.
Okay, I have two. I'm talking about your main problems. Mine are just Flashpoint in general. Also, how short of a period he was in for the thing.
And also,
Speed
that
Force.
was overhyped.
Which one?
No, Flashpoint, that was completely overhyped.
Oh yeah, it's our own Flashpoint. It lasts what, 2 episodes?
An episode.
Oh
A
yeah.
singular episode.
When you ruin one
To be
of the
honest,
greatest.
when they announced Flashpoint, I was expecting like most of the season to be based
I
on
know.
or something.
I was like, shit. There's gonna be like, maybe not most, but at least two or 3 episodes.
Most people are expecting they're going to introduce like maybe a version of Cyborg in there and everything. They didn't. They wasted so many opportunities with Flashpoint.
Do you know what I wanted?
Reverse Flash in that. Why was Reverse Flash even there?
Yeah, do you know what they should have done? Smart idea. Have it last. Like, have it as the mid-season, like the first part of the season. That would make sense, wouldn't it? Then the end is them getting out of it.
Like I was hoping like the comic Reverse Flash, like when Reverse Flash signs up, like Flash completely fucked the timeline, and Reverse Flash stands up and goes, "Well, look at the mess you made."
Yeah. Jack, you know
And
the
then,
best
like,
part? It's
I
like
know,
the
maybe,
you know, like the movie.
Cisco shoots him or something. No, it happens in the comic as well.
No, I mean, because I was using the movie, because probably more people have seen the movie of it.
I read the comic long before I saw the movie.
Okay, that's you. I'm saying most.
I don't need stuff to be adapted into a movie just so I'll have some vague interest in it.
I'm saying most.
So, I'm mentioning someone he knows.
So plus I saw the movie first. The movie was good though. That was a good one.
I don't know why they did Professor Zoom instead of Reverse Flash, but that's an old thing.
They're pretty much the same character.
No, because Professor Zoom, his purpose is to try and make Wally West the greatest hero of all time. Well, Reverse Flash is just forced to be a dick.
Yeah, I like. That's why I like what Reverse Flash. I wish they did that with the current Reverse Flash. Gee, do we know anything about the Reverse Flash we have at the moment? Because I don't get why he was in Earth X still.
I don't know how he's still alive, because they said it's the one based after he got killed in Legends.
Yeah, that is one thing I do like about him. He is surrounded by mystery, but I want him to do a whole episode with just Reverse Flash.
Alright, I feel like we're coming up to a point where we're gonna have to stop, because I haven't been keeping track of how long we recorded before. I did, but my phone
We have
turned
like
off.
15 minutes.
Alright, so I was about to say I want to end this on me just going on a murder spree on her.
Okay, do you wanna? We'll end it in say 5 minutes.
Yeah, go for it.
We'll do a quick discussion on.
Those are my opinions on the CW shows.
Should we end
I have
this
high hopes
on?
for Teen Titans,
Just
but
end this on the things you want. Give like a minute or two of what you want and your favorite character in the CW, and what you want them to do with it, basically.
until Robin is introduced.
Okay,
That is as simple as that.
what do you want them
Robin
to do with Robin?
Well, it's Dick Grayson, isn't it?
I believe so.
Make him Dick Grayson. Don't do like what they did with him, like with Arrow basically making him Batman. Don't make Robin something he's not. I would quite like to see him like develop into Nightwing.
I would too. How many seasons do you want that to happen over?
I don't know. I just oh yeah, the murder spree started, by the way. I got really bored.
Okay.
I really wanted him to just don't turn it. Keep him as Robin, maybe develop him into Nightwing, but don't basically make him Batman like they did with Arrow.
Yeah. So, if they do you want them to turn him into Nightwing in Teen Titans? Would you want that to be its own show?
I think give it a couple seasons, or do what they did in the You didn't watch the original Teen Titans, did you?
No, I don't think so.
Well, basically, there's an episode where Starfire gets sent into the future and sees him as Nightwing, and there's a dystopian future of him surviving like that. I think that's one way to do it. Do time travel. That's a pretty popular thing in the CW.
Yeah, they've done it a lot, like a lot.
Yep. Basically, Flash's entire story arc.
Yeah, he at least does it once or twice a season.
Yeah. Unless you got anything else to say, I think Titan starts in March, and so does HBO's Watchmen series.
Oh, that's gonna be good.
Yep.
Favorite Watchmen character?
Rorschach.
Yeah, Rorschach, boy.
Yep.
So do you want to end this?
Unless you have anything else to add.
No, Val, do not.
Alright, so thanks for watching us bitch about Flash for an hour.
Yeah, talk about some pretty good shit.
See you next time.
Have a good
Bye.
day.